As you arrive on your mat, in your easy seat, legs crossed. Seat can be supported. Lengthen through your spine. Let's bring your thumb and ring finger, the tips of your thumb and ring finger together in Prithvi Mudra, earth gesture. Prithvi means earth. Palms face up or face down. I'm going to have mine face down. Having your palms face down helps to root and ground you. Face up is uplifting. And begin to turn inward. Your eyes can close, or maybe you look down towards the earth. Beginning to reduce the sensory information that's coming in. Have a sense of the earth below you. All the points of connection between your body and the earth. Perhaps feeling and sensing the firmness, the solidity of the earth below you. Visualize your spine as the tree growing from its roots. Sense that you have the strong presence of an ancient tree in the woodland, a great oak. A tree that has been witness to changes, seasons, people, the rhythms of nature. Calm, strong and steady, even in the most turbulent of times, with the winds blowing strongly. Swaying, yet not breaking. Our practice today is to honor the land, the earth. The earth which nourishes us, which cultivates the food that we need, that guides the water that we drink. The land which we cultivate, the land on which we build our homes. And perhaps that land has been taken from us. Perhaps we are dispossessed of our land. Today's practice is to share in the collective power of farmers in India protesting land laws which threaten to uproot their homes, their farms, their livelihoods. Hundreds of thousands of farmers, the elderly, the elders of the villages, traveling on foot and tractor to the heart of government to appeal to protest the injustice. And being met with paramilitary violence, government-ordered silence, this injustice of the people of my land, those descended from my ancestors. And this relationship with the land, with our roots, with who we are, with where we come from, forms our identity, shapes who we are today. Take a full breath in. Draw the breath down the length of your spine. As you exhale, release the breath down into the earth to nourish and show gratitude to the earth. Inhaling, breath travels down the length of your spine. Exhaling, releasing the breath into the earth. Inhaling, drawing the breath down the length of your spine. Exhaling into the earth. 3 cycles of breath, traveling down your spine on the inhale to the core of the earth on the out breath. Bring your hands together in Namaskar at the heart center. Open with Om 3 times. And for each Om, offer it to the land from where your ancestors come, if known, to the land on which you live, and the land that we are gifting our descendants. Inhale fully. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Hands to the eyebrow center. Namaste. And welcome, yogis. Welcome to your practice today. So our practice today is going to be working on our connection with the earth, the roots that we have going back generations, whether known or unknown to us. Our ancestors may be known or unknown, but we all have this commonality of the earth from which we come and to which we return. Take a moment here, placing your left hand so that your palm is face up, fingers together, as if you're creating a little bowl here. And your right hand on your right knee, fingers again together, pointing down towards the earth. Bhumi Sparsha Mudra, earth witness gesture, bearing witness to the earth. And I invite you to connect with a mantra or a positive affirmation which connects you to the earth. So it might be, I have enough, I am enough. The earth offers me all that I need. I am exactly where I need to be on this earth. I ground myself with the earth through my breath. I trust the earth to protect. From the earth, I draw peace, acceptance, tranquility. If you wish to connect with a Vedic mantra, I offer you Om Bu. I am of the earth. Om Bu. Invoking the energy and the qualities of the earth element. Inhaling Om, exhaling Bu, or silently repeating to yourself your affirmation. Om Bu. Om Bu. Inhaling Om, exhaling Bu, or silently chanting your own affirmation. One breath more here, offering the gifts of the earth to those who have the earth taken from them through trauma and violence, through greed, to return the earth to its rightful descendants. One more breath here. Place your left palm on the earth. Inhale, reach up and over with the right arm, down towards the earth. You can bring your forearm onto the earth or a cushion. You can keep this sort of flat palm with all your fingers together, or you can bring your thumb to your ring. Depends on what feels more comfortable for you here. Gaze down towards the earth. Breathe deep into that right side of your abdomen where you feel the extension. Inhale through center. Right hand to the earth, up and over with the left arm. And again, you can bring your forearm onto the earth, or a cushion or a block. Gaze down towards the earth. Imagine you're practicing in a green field somewhere, or on a sandy beach. Inhale through center. Let's turn over to the right. Both hands come to the earth. Sorry, over to the left. Both hands come to the earth. Gazing down. Deep twist here. Breathing into your abdomen. Inhaling Om, exhaling Bu. On the next inhale, turn through center. Exhale over to the right. Again, gazing down. Deep twist at the navel here. Inhale to center. Let's extend our left leg long. Right foot connected to the inner thigh. Turn your heart over towards the left. Slide your hand down, left hand down towards your left foot. Resting your left hand wherever it reaches. Perhaps you can reach your big toe. Take hold of your big toe with your peace fingers. And allow your head to reach towards your left foot. So you can see that I don't have my foot straight out, it's at an angle here. Now, if this feels comfortable, you can reach up and over with your right arm towards that left foot. Again, gazing down today. Maintain the connection between both of your sit bones here. So both sides are connected to the earth. So avoid lifting. One more breath here. Inhale to rise up, counter twist over to the right. Heart open here. Now bend that left leg, that left knee, so that you've created a zigzag with your legs here. maintaining this twist of the upper torso. Let's begin to walk your hands away from your body so that you come closer to the earth. You might come onto your forearms here. You might bring your crown all the way down to the earth or onto a cushion or a block or a bolster. Arms extended away from you. I've tucked them underneath my dog bed. They haven't just disappeared. Gratitude for the gift of nature, the riches of the earth, the abundance that the earth unfailingly offers some of us, knowing that there is enough to share. If our systems were structured differently. One more breath here. Inhale, lift your eyebrow center from the earth and slide your hands back towards you. Keeping this right knee where it is, let's cross the left leg over the right knee. Now you can tuck that right foot in. If that doesn't feel comfortable when you tuck it in, you can always extend the right leg long. It doesn't need to be too close to your body. You can have it away from your body. Shoelace pose here, Gomukhasana. If it really is too much, extend your right leg so your left knee is on top. Gomukhasana pose. Lengthen here. You can tuck your fingers between your toes if your feet are close by. One breath here. Now we're going to bring our arms in here. Open out your arms. I'm going to turn and face you so you can see me. Let's flip the left palm so it faces back behind us. Bring the left hand to the middle of your back towards your shoulder blade, in between your shoulder blades. And then reach up with your right arm. And then reach for your left fingertips. You can take hold of your t-shirt or your top. If you can reach your fingers, clasp your fingers. Perhaps you reach for a belt or a tie and hold the belt and tie here. Gomukhasana arms. Cow face pose. The cow is revered in India, not necessarily because it's sacred, but because it offers its milk. The cow's waste products provide fuel, provides the materials needed to build homes, because it is an animal that supports villages. One more breath here. With care, release your right hand. Open out your right arm long, palm facing forward. Now slide slowly your left arm out. Keep the palm facing back all the way. And then turn it forward and let's hug yourself. Hugging yourself here. And let's release the hands. Let's do a little side lateral stretch here. Left hand on the earth. Reach up and over with the right arm. And again, you can bring your fingers together in this Abhaya Mudra, or you can bring your thumb and ring together in Prithvi. Abhaya Mudra means peace, no fear, fearlessness. The farmers in India are protesting without fear. Flow through center, up and over to the right. Back to center. Now we're going to uncross our legs. So releasing the top leg, if it's crossed. Extend out the right leg. Let's take a moment here. Open out your legs. Lengthen here. As you exhale, hinge from your hips and reach towards your toes. Crown reaching forward. So you might have your hands anywhere along your legs. Maintain some length in your spine here. And gaze down towards the earth. So that your heart is reaching towards the earth rather than the crown of your head. Inhale, Om. Exhale, Bu. One more here. Then release your toes. Return your spine to neutral. Let's bring in that left foot to the right foot. We're starting off a lot low on the earth today, really connected with the earth through our sit bones. We're going to reach over towards the right. Rest our hand wherever on our leg it lands. Perhaps you can wrap your peace fingers around your big toes. So you want to try to have a lateral bend here rather than a forward fold. Lateral bend. And then let's reach up and over with our left arm. So we feel the stretch along the left side. Some of us may be able to reach all the way over with our left fingers. Let's gaze down towards the earth. Breathing deeply into your abdomen. One more breath here, then return to center. Cartwheel your arms over to the left. So you're in a counter twist here to the left side. Keep that right foot flexed. Now bend into your right knee and bring in the heel towards your right hip. So you create a zigzag with your lower legs, with your body, lower body here. Keep turning your heart over to the left. And then walk your hands away from you and come as close to the earth as you wish. You might bring your eyebrows center to the earth or onto a block or bolster. Extend your arms long, depending on how much space you have there. Inhaling Om, exhaling Bu. So this sense of prostration, eyebrows center to the earth, prostration to the earth, is practiced regularly throughout India to show humility to the greatness of the earth, to show gratitude, to honor the earth, to know that we each have a unique relationship. Some of those ties have been severed or threatened to be severed. Knowing that although we cannot undo history, we can change the present to ensure that the traumas of the past are not repeated. One more breath here, and lift your eyebrow center and walk your hands back towards you with care. So we're going to move into our shoelace or Gomukhasana on this side. So let's bring the right leg on top of the left knee this side. And if this does not feel comfortable, and it doesn't matter how much space there is between your right knee and the left knee, if it feels really uncomfortable, extend your left leg long. And then come into half Ardha Gomukhasana variation. So settling here. Perhaps you take your fingers between your toes, whichever foot happens to be close by. Lengthen your spine, feel rooted with your lower body. So here, imagine how your legs resemble the roots of a tree. Even when we see trees uprooted from the earth, you can see the tangled roots, see the history of their existence. Those roots that create a weave, that create a web of trees able to communicate with one another under the ground through their roots. This amazing discovery that trees are unified in a system, in an ecosystem in which they have relationship with one another. Let's open out our arms wide, palms face forward. This time, let's turn the right palm to the back of the room and bring it towards the middle of our back. And it's going to feel different on one side compared to the other side. Reach up with your left arm. And then reach behind your shoulders to reach for your fingers. Now, my fingers don't connect on this side because I have these big muscles here from the rowing. So take hold of your t-shirt. So I'm simply holding the strap of my t-shirt and lower down. Gomukhasana. Inhaling Om, exhaling Bu. The sense of connection to the earth. The element of earth that is present within our bodies. The molecules that connect us with nature around. And so often this relationship with land leads to bloodshed, to heartbreak, to separation and disconnection. It is so primeval, this relationship with the earth. One more breath here. Release the left hand, open out your arm long, palm facing forward. Then with care, bring out your right arm. Keep the palm facing back. Turn it forward and then hug yourself here. Releasing your arm, let's place the right hand down on the earth. Reach up and over to the right. Inhale through center, reach up and over to the left. Inhale back to center. Uncross your legs. Now this time, let's bring our feet flat to the earth, hug in our knees, wrap our arms around our shins, and tuck in our chin, and curl up here. Inhale, lift your gaze, extend your legs long, Dandasana before we start moving a little bit more from the earth. Extend your legs long, push out through the heels of your feet. Toes are pointing up. Legs are engaged, so hugging the muscles towards the bones. Zip up your core so that you are squeezing your mula bandh at the pelvic floor, knitting in the ribs for your uddiyana bandh. Grow your spine towards the sky. So feel the connection between the length of your legs and the earth. Dandasana, one of the hardest yoga poses. If we were asked to sustain this for any amount of time, we would begin to slump, begin to tire. We are active in our body. Our muscles are hugging in towards the bones, drawing in the navel towards the core, squeezing the pelvic floor. Staff pose. One more breath. And then you can soften through the knees, soften through your body. Swing your legs around to you. Your hips come onto all fours here. And let's sway our hips from left to right. Circle them 3 times in one direction. And then 3 times reversed. Fingers are spread wide. Palms connected with the earth. Finger pads connected with the earth. And then let's cat-cow. Vityasan, Madhyasan, lifting the tailbone, dipping the lower back, curling the upper back, and tucking the chin as you flow through the length of your spine. Inhaling Om, exhaling Boo. And then let's reach out our right leg long, tuck the foot, flex through the ankle here and reach through your heel. Push the earth away through your palms and through the ball of that foot. You feel active here. One breath here. And then let's soften that knee. Let's take the other leg long. Again, toes, tuck the toes. This is my Himalayan lamp. This is the rock salt from the Punjab, the land where my ancestors come. Flex through your foot. Push the earth away through your arms. And now this time we're going to bring the right foot to join it. So we're in plank here, hugging your core. Push the earth away. If that feels too much, bring your knees to the earth, but still hugging your core. Feeling strong here, strong as farmers. One more breath. Exhale back into mountain. So if you have your knees lifted, rise up into mountain Parvatasana. Pedal your feet. And then let's come into stillness for a moment. Turn the inside of your elbows face forward. Press into the finger pads and the knuckles. Draw your ears between your arms. Drop your heels towards the earth. Have a soft bend in your knees or a deep bend in your knees so that your tailbone is lifted. One more breath here. And then let's walk to the top of the mat. Coming into a forward fold here. Wrap your arms around the back of your knees. Take hold of opposite elbows or your wrists so that your abdomen, your belly is resting on your thighs. Allow your crown to be heavy. Relax your shoulders. Connect through all points of your feet, all 4 corners of your feet. Uttanasana. Release your elbows or wrists, unfold your spine to rise up into standing Tadasana, the top of your mat. Take your feet wide, open out your hands, thumbs to rings, thumb to ring fingers, tips of the thumbs. Lift your crown, lift your gaze. Round of sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. Inhale, bend into your knees, reach up, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold all the way down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on shins or thighs, crown reaching forward, tailbone reaching back. Exhale, fold, bend into your knees. Inhale, flow with your fingertips up towards the sky, gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to heart, Namaskar here. Take a moment. Inhale, reach up again, gentle back bend. Exhale to flow down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up towards the sky, gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more round. Ardha Surya Namaskar, half sun salutations. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to flow down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingers on the earth or hands on shins or thighs. Exhale to fold. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Moving into full sun salutations here. Now, as we're moving, be aware of the connection between your feet and the earth. So spread your fingers, spread the toes, the fingers of your feet, as they're known, your toes. Spread them wide and connect with the earth. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to flow down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot long. Drop the knee towards the earth. Really sink into your hips here. So have an angle on that right leg. Take a moment here. Inhale, lift your heart. And then reach up with your hands towards the sky. Chatakasana. Exhale, hands to the heart here. Turn over to the left. Now you can keep your hands at your heart, or you can hook your right elbow over your left knee. And then press down into your right palm with your left palm. Gazing behind you. You can stay here, or you can bring your right fingertips down to the earth and reach up with your left fingers to the sky. You can bring your hands into Abhaya Mudra or thumb to ring. And if you feel a little unsteady here, you can have your block here or footstool here, or you can come back to hands at your heart. Reach behind you. Take your hand and wrap it around your right hip. Take a moment here. So this will encourage you to open your heart. Gazing behind you. Turn your head back to center, followed by your arms, followed by your heart. Take a moment here, and then let's exhale with our sit bone towards our right foot. Extend through the left leg, flex the toes. Ardha Hanumanasana, hands on the earth or on blocks. Roll through that foot. Lift the right knee off the earth. Step back long with your left leg. Plank pose here or knees to the earth directly. Knees, chest, chin to the earth. Lower your knees, untuck your toes, bend into your elbows. Give myself space so I don't end up in the dog bed. Heart and chest on the earth, tailbone lifted, Ashtangasana, 8-limbed pose. Slide your knees away, come onto your abdomen. Inhale for Cobra, Bhujangasana. Pushing through your hands, through table, into Mountain Parvatasana. You can always stay in table Padmasana. One breath here. Let's bring the left knee to the earth and step forward with the right foot. Again, sinking to your hips here. Have an angle on that left leg, that left thigh. Perhaps you pad your knee. Take a moment and then inhale. Lift up towards the sky with your mudra. Hands to the heart. Turn over to the right here. So remember, turn around so you can see me. So you can stay here with your hands at your heart. You can hook your left elbow over your right knee and press your right palm into your left palm. Sinking into your hips wherever you are so that you feel your close connection to the earth. Now you can stay here or lower your left fingertips to the earth or a block and reach up with your right arm. Hand in Abhaya Mudra or Prithvi. Reach behind. If you wish, wrap that hand, right hand around your left hip. Open your heart, spiraling your heart even more. Three more breaths. Then let's gaze back towards the earth with our head, followed by our arms, and then our heart. So unwrapping ourselves there. And then let's lift that left knee and step forward to the top of the mat. Forward fold here. Unfurl your spine to reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart in Namaskar. Take a moment here. Now let's bring that left palm face up. Just either at your abdomen or a little bit lower. And then your right hand reaching down towards the earth. Standing mountain here with our Bhumi Sparsha Mudra. Om Bhu. Again, I have enough. I am enough. The earth is enough for me. I am exactly where I need to be on this earth. I have my place, my home, my livelihood. I draw up peace, tranquility, stability from the earth. Om Bhu. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift, hands on shins, fingertips on earth or block, halfway, and then fold on the exhale. This time, let's step back long with the left foot. And now for this round, we're going to keep that left knee lifted, or you can bring it to the earth. Yogi's choice here. And then when you are ready, so your toes are tucked, you're on the ball of your foot here with that left leg. Inhale, coming up into high lunge. And then when you're ready, reach up with your arms towards the sky. Again, sink here into your hips, reach out through that left leg. One more breath here, hands to your heart. We're going to come into this twist again. So let's turn over to the right. Let's turn around so you can see me, yogis. Turning over to the right. So you can have your knee on or off the mat. You're turning over to the right with your hands in Namaskar at the heart. Your choice, yogis. You stay here or you hook your left elbow. Sorry, I got distracted there. Left palm supporting the right palm. You can stay here or you know where you're going. Left fingertips to the earth, right hand up to the sky. Remember, your hands can be on a block here or a footstool. Open across your heart. When you're ready there, you can reach behind and then maybe you wrap your right hand around your left hip and spiral your heart to look behind you. This is going to challenge your balance. And then turn your gaze down towards the earth. Unwrap your arms, followed by your heart, and then step back long with your right foot into your plank. This is where I'm going to turn back around. Remember, your knees can come directly to the earth. Now, yogi's choice. You either Ashtanga Asana to the earth, knees, chest, chin, and then rise up into cobra, or you lower and then lift yourself into up dog. So yogi's choice, tucking your elbows in if you're lowering to the earth. And then inhale, lift your heart through, hands on the earth, toes untucked here, heart open, crown lifted. So you'll be in up dog, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, or you'll be in Bhujangasana. Wherever we are, let's exhale into Mountain Parvatasana. One breath here. We're going to step forward with the left foot, so your left knee can be lifted or on the earth. If you're bringing your left knee to the earth, you may choose to do that now. Otherwise, reach back with your right leg long and then step forward with your right foot so that you come into low lunge. And then when you're ready and you have your connection through your feet with the earth, inhale, and let's move towards high lunge. Hands towards the sky. Again, reaching out through that left heel, sinking into your hips. Exhale, hands to your heart in Namaskar. I'm going to turn over to the right. Have I just done the same side twice? I feel like I might have done, because did we? I think we meant to step the left foot forward rather than the right foot, because I can tell I'm facing the wall. So yogis, do a little hoppity scotch. Hippity hop, switch your legs, so your left leg is forward. Are we all there? Right knee on the earth or right knee lifted. Bravo. Hands together at your heart. And then let's turn over to the left. And then when you're ready, you can hook your elbow, press down your left palm into your right. I'm glad I noticed. We could have been carrying on the same leg for ages. Now you can bring your right fingertips to the earth, to your block, reach up with your left hand. Reach behind if you wish, and then wrap that left hand onto your right hip and spiral your heart to look behind you. One more breath. Turn your gaze, followed by your heart and your arms. And then let's step forward with that right foot to meet the left. Let's see how it feels. Shake out your legs here. Maybe you walk them a little bit. And then unpeel your spine. Reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. So hopefully now you're feeling a little warm. So this is a practice to recognize the sacrifice that farmers in India make. It's a very different livelihood to farmers in the West. Small holdings, very small holdings without any EU subsidies or government support. Necessarily high rates of suicide amongst Indian farmers. So the work that they do to feed the world, these Ayurvedic lifestyles that we have in the West, supplied spices, crops, turmeric, all coming from that part of the world. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, fold down towards the earth. And let's bring our knees down to the earth. And sit back on our heels, coming into, this is called hero pose, Virasana. Now, if this does not feel comfortable to sit on your heels, you can place a cushion between your sit bones and your heels. You can roll up a blanket or place some cushions underneath your feet, underneath your knees. If it really doesn't feel comfortable, remember you can always come back into Sukhasana or sit on a footstool. Yogi's choice. As long as you're on the earth, it matters not how you are there. Lengthen through your spine wherever you are. Let's open out our arms. Cross the left elbow over the right elbow and wrap your right fingertips. As the backs of hands come together, or you wrap your right fingertips onto your left palm. Coming into Garudasana, eagle arms. So we're not coming into our usual when we come into standing. We're going to be seated here. As you exhale, fold down towards the earth. And when you reach as far as you can go, soften your head, your neck, your shoulders. Inhale, engage your core, rise up. Open out your arms. And this time, let's cross the right arm over the left, backs of hands together, or left fingertips on the right palm. As you exhale, let's fold forward and go as far as you can. Bless you, puppy. Ombu. Coming back down to the earth. One more breath. Engage your core. Inhale to rise up. Release your hands, open out your arms, and then let's reach behind our backs. Bring your fingertips together behind your back. Draw your shoulder blades together. Open across your heart. Perhaps you lift your gaze. And then let's soften. Come on to our sit bones. come down to the earth. And we're going to take a supine twist today. Supta Matsyundarasana with a little variation with Garudasana legs and eagle legs. But they're also known as tangled roots. So I want you to think about your legs as the tangled roots of a tree. So have the soles of your feet on the earth, knees bent. Let's cross the right leg over the left, as if you're crossing your leg there. You can stay like that, or you can wrap your right toes around the lower left leg. So you have a sort of a double wrap there on that left leg with your right leg over. Now we're going to slowly lower our knees down towards the earth. If it does not feel comfortable to come very far, you can place a cushion or your footstool or something there so that your knees come to rest on it. If you wish to release your knees all the way down to the earth, you might come off your right shoulder blade. You might come onto your left hip, and that's okay because this is a deep twist. We want to try and keep the heart open, so we still want to be drawing that right shoulder down towards the earth, but we're not going to worry about making any sort of connection between that right shoulder and the earth necessarily. Here, bring your thumbs to your ring finger. This is called tangled roots twist. Garudasana legs. And as you inhale and exhale, perhaps you repeat your affirmation. Connect with our mantra today, Om Bu. I am of the earth. I bear witness to the earth. I stand in solidarity with those who are being dispossessed, disowned from their land, where they have been for generations. Three more breaths here in tangled roots to the left. And then engage your core by drawing in the navel, squeezing the mulabandha, the pelvic floor. And unwrap your legs if it feels too much to bring your legs back to center with the cross in them. And when you're at center, uncross your legs and hug them in. And now we're going to go in the other direction. So let's cross the left leg over the right leg. And again, you have the option of tucking the left toes to the back of the right calf or right ankle. Exhaling, release your knees slowly over to the right here. Only going as far as feels comfortable for you. Perhaps you place some support underneath your knees. And again, keeping that heart space open, left shoulder coming down towards the earth. I wanted I could place my blocks there. Breathe deeply into your abdomen here in tangled roots. The earth offers me grounding, stability, security. This earth that is the connection to my ancestors, to generations gone by. This earth is the home to my descendants. I bear witness, knowing that I am of the earth, that I shall return to the earth, that this earth is a gift, and some know how to nurture and cultivate its gifts, to feed others. Engage your core. If you need to uncross your legs, inhale back to center so that you are supported as you do that. And then uncross your legs if not already and hug in your knees. Extend your legs long. Lying here in Shavasana for a few moments. Arms away from your body, feet away from each other, ankles relaxed. Sensing the earth below your feet, your lower legs, your knees, your upper legs, your hips and pelvis, your lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders all supported by the earth below. Sense the earth beneath your hands, your wrists, your lower arms, your upper arms, the back of your head, the earth stable and secure. The earth your home. Sense all of the connections between your body and the earth. Grateful that you are able to touch the earth, that you are able to bear witness, that you are able to draw life force energy from the earth, that there are others who are willing to farm this earth, to cultivate the earth, to raise crops and food to feed us. Waking up when it is still dark, caring for their livestock. One more breath, and then begin to connect with your fingers and toes, wriggling them, perhaps rotating the wrists, the ankles. Maybe you sway your head from left to right. And then let's curl in our legs, roll over to one side in Sleeping Krishna. Your arms supporting your head, and then with helping hands, rise up to your seat. Let's come into our Bhumi Sparsha, left palm up, right hand on your knee. Closing our practice by chanting Om Bu 3 times and then Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And each Shanti for the earth of your ancestors, the earth for you, the earth for your descendants, this ever constant earth that nurtures us. Inhale fully. Om Bu. Om Bu, Om Bu, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Blessings to our farmers who are bravely protesting in the face of some tough military reaction from the government in India. Thank you everyone for joining me for my practice. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please do find out about what's going on with the farmers' protests in India. The British government has great influence over the Indian government because of its colonial relationship in the past. And so I know there's a petition that is urging the British government to act. I will have MPs in Parliament who have asked the government to act. So I would be very grateful if you find out what's going on in the land that is the source of this practice. Dhanyavad, everyone. Thank